dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Make for Less Time. My name is Katie. Today, I'm going to be doing a look with the In the Dark palette by OMFG Cosmetics. It's not new. It's still really fucking cool. I just kind of thought that I should do a video in the spirit of Halloween, and instead of doing a pink look like I really wanted to do. So I actually have been thinking, I think I'm going to do a series of all my favorite pink looks that I've ever done, and then kind of maybe continue that series-ish. Like, I'm not going to do a pink look if I don't feel like doing it, but I kind of feel like I want to redo all my favorite pink looks and then maybe go back and redo my favorite purple ones, my favorite green ones, my favorite blue ones. And a lot of you guys have the palettes that I would be using, so I think that would be pretty fun. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look or hearing what I had to say during this like slash get ready with me, then just hang out. I'm going to start with my OMFG H40, and I'm going to go into the color Bedtime. I might use the In the Dark palette, even though I don't know if, actually that's pretty dark. That'll probably do. So oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this thing that I tried. And it actually was pretty sweet. I'm going to just do it. I'm going to use this OMFG H43, the flat smudger. And I'm just going to do my bottom lid first. And I'm just going to kind of go like this. And I'm going to create like that line right there. Just so that I can stay above it if I want to. Probably going to take this in pretty far, so... Oh, that already looks cute. I'm done. So I tried this the other day on my Patreon and I dug it. Now, I'm not going to want that fucking harsh ass line like that. So here, let me get this. But I'm definitely going to be taking it up above. So I kind of took it up above my crease right there on both sides. And then I'm going to get this harsh line out. Right away. I just kind of like the way it made my eyes look a little bit more like perky, and also I have such a difficult time with this side when I put my my darkest shadow right there. I always go way below and it kind of adds to my droop. And so if you're trying to, you know, create the illusion that you're not that droopy right there, it helps to not go below this droop. If your droop is like forcing you to go below your line, then it's giving the illusion that your shadow is making your eye shape downturned. So if you have downturned eyes, that's totally fine. And honestly, I think downturned eyes are cute. But if you want to do that, then that's like how you do it. You always want to have more weight on the higher placement than on the lower placement. And that goes for your cheeks, that goes for your eyelashes, that goes for any part of your face. You always want the weight to be on the top. So like my cheeks are like starting to sink, right? Like everything's starting to sink. Like my lip is getting further from my nose than it used to be. And so any weight that you can put on top makes you look more lifted. I wonder if this has to be the color I used the first time that I used this. That's just like so easy to follow that line. It's almost like putting tape on there, except that's not a thing for me. I feel like the times that I've tried to put tape right there, I had the angles wrong. So this is a little less, it's not quite as definite, so I always have a problem with this side because it's just a little more droopy. I know that word is like, who loves that word? Nobody, but it's like, what's another word? Somebody fucking help a bitch out, please. I haven't really been feeling like doing Halloween looks or Halloween colors. I was really into the fall theme, but like I just haven't been into it, the Halloween theme. I decided to use this palette because I decided that I probably needed to do something at least a little bit timely, but I'm not really a time person, and time doesn't exist to me, so I basically don't like holidays to dictate like what I look like or whatever. I was really feeling the fall vibe. So anyway, also I've been really loving orange lately. So it's been a power color for me lately. Orange is the color of your sacral center, which is the place where you generate energy to work, and also the place of creativity from within you. And so like I've really been using orange strategically to activate my sacral center. So that's like been a thing for me. So like it wasn't difficult for me to get into the fall theme because I was already on a kick to try to activate or turn on my sacral center. So there. I feel like this, okay, so I'm actually going to use another like Voldemort VM506, and I'm going to go into this darker purple because I just want to go literally like 70% on and like 30% off just to purple the outside edge. Gosh, it feels really quiet in here. That already looks really pretty. So I'm just going mostly on because I just want this to be a little bit, and you guys know as I move forward in the look, it'll be a lot more, it'll go up a lot further. I just don't want to start there. So I'm mainly staying on top of the blue so that I don't get all out of control with this dark purple and then end up all the way at my brow bone, you know, or all the way at my brow. For people who have a lot of lid space, I feel like I have a little bit of lid space above the brow bone. So like, as long as I don't get too crazy in the crease, because your crease will, right, take it up. So I really want this to be a purple look with just a bit of blue. I think, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't. Do I? I've been really working on the fact that like indecision is like one of my character defects, and so like if it's not a character defect, it's not. But if you're indecisive because you can't, like, because you want everything to be perfect all the time and it's like jamming you up, then it's like, if it's jamming you up, it's jamming you up, like, period. And so my inability to make decisions like jams me up sometimes. So they say the best leaders are quick to make decisions and they're slow to change their minds. So I feel like I have so much air in my chart that I'm like quick to change my mind with any new information. Any new information will make me change my mind. I'm not like an easy sell. I'm just saying like I'm pretty malleable and like open to suggestion. And I'm also pretty quick to be like, oh, yeah, I could see how that makes sense. But it has to make sense, you know? I'm not just like jumping on every fucking bandwagon. Unless it's a diet fad, then I'll just jump right on it. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. It's not like if you make a decision, if you change your mind about your diet, it's going to be like a lasting fucking consequence of it. You just change your mind again. But when it comes to like goal setting and like taking action to do things, like I have a tendency to change my mind more than I enjoy. Okay, now what am I going to do? I'll use this Voldemort H33. I'm going to go into Sweet Dreams and I'm going to use that to blend this out. I'm going to leave the inner corner open because I'm going to put something there. Oh, I hope I can drop this colored brush with colored powder on it on my white shirt. I was wondering, could I do that? Because I know that this color is going to be a lot darker than what I expect. So I just want to go easy with it. I don't want it to be too pigmented. I still want to get that dimension up to the brow, right? Like shit in my throat. Maybe I need to drink water. So I'm just really staying in the purple, the darker purple. And then once I get all the pigment off the brush, then I'm going to go and get that blend. And I see that I'm going to need to kind of work that purple right there to get that harsh line, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to do that once I get this powder. Once you get powder on your primer, your shit's a little bit easier to blend, so I always have a tendency to go a little bit higher on this side than this side because I do this side like very well, and then I get on this side and kind of fuck it up. I think it really has to do with the light because this eye's in the shadow. So I don't feel like it's like I feel like it's a lighting thing. I'm going to go into the dark purple and I'm going to do my under eye. And I'm just going to go right over the top of this blue, so I don't lose my line, right? See how it just looks a little cute? Wait till I get it all blown out, but it just looks super cute when I did it the other day. So I was like, I looked a lot more like a little elf, a little more pointy, just a titch, a little titchy poo. Ooh, this is gonna look good. Okay, and going the under. Now, am I going to go, do I want to go a little bit blue-green on the inner corner, or do I want to go purple? I know, half of you just said purple, and then the other half of you said, do the blue-green. I feel like if I do the purple, it's going to really light this up, because it's kind of a bright, bluey purple, rather than this is kind of a murky. I think I'm going to go with the bright purple. I mean, either would look really good. It's not like it's gonna matter. So yeah, I decided that I needed to kind of at least like do something a little bit dark rather than pink in the middle of October, which I've been really feeling pink, so I've been like in it to win it with that. This is gonna look really cute on the lower, on the inner corner. Yeah, that looks adorable. I kind of like didn't really want to do anything Halloween-y, and I've been really like coming up with ideas for my Patreon. I'm actually creating a new tier in my Patreon. One of my subscribers actually gave me the idea. I'm creating a 666 tier, a $6.66 tier, 66 cents. And I'm gonna do Zoom meetings, and I'm gonna post content about star shit and moon shit and stuff like that. So you guys can be looking forward to that on there. So anyways, I was kind of thinking about like, I want to like do like Samhain, so instead of Halloween. So I thought I would just talk a little bit about that, because so the Celtic holidays are actually like, I remember doing, well, I don't know if I think I did Imbolc with Nikki Raven. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I'm pretty sure, kind of celebrate the holidays that split the equinoxes and the solstices in half. So Samhain is about halfway through the fall equinox and the winter solstice. So it's the halfway mark, and it's kind of about celebrating the harvest, but also like the oncoming dark. So they believe that the veil was thinned on this day, and so they dressed up like ghosts and shit to scare away the ghosts. They dressed up like scary things to scare the ghosts away. So that's the origin of Halloween, which you guys probably already know that. I mean, I probably already knew it too, but I forget things so easily that I'm gonna be looking that up every year and telling you guys about it like I just learned it. It just seems like my artistic inspiration is never quite aligned with what's trending. So that was the thing, is like, so it's like Halloween looks is what's trending right now. So my videos will like be more highly viewed and recognizable if I actually do something that people give a fuck about in that time. So being a YouTuber is really about like timing and like making sure that you're like creating content that people care about in that time. So like, you know, now people are going to be really caring about Christmas, and people are going to be really promoting Christmas launches and that shit. So I wanted to do a pink look because it's always fucking Valentine's Day to me. And I'm sure it's snowing where everybody is, because it's fucking snowing here. It usually always, like, you can pretty much set your watch by, it usually always snows like on or right close to Halloween here. So everybody's acting like snow came early, but there is almost always snow in Halloween here, or for Halloween. I'm just using that purple right now. This is going to be really pretty. Everybody's talking about on like Facebook and stuff about how everybody wished snow upon us in October because everybody wants to celebrate Christmas for Halloween, and it's like, no, it always snows in October here. Like, it always does. That's like, you can count on it. Like, it's the thing. I don't mind winter as much as I used to. Well, I used to love winter because I could do whatever I wanted. I wore my flip-flops in winter until I had like 5 years clean. Didn't affect me. Plus, I snowboarded a lot, so that was awesome. I want to snowboard more this year. Man, that is really... And... I'm just like lightly feathering this on so I can leave that like brow bone right there, right? So I can get that dimension. That is like a really huge tip on how to get dimension. Because if you leave your brow bone just a little tiny bit bare, it gives you dimension. I feel like there was many years that I was like not doing that. When I don't have that dimension right there, like I don't care if I have color all the way to the brow, but I don't like to not have dimension. Like dimension is everything. Dimension is what makes your look sexy. Like back in like the millennium, like in the 2000s, I went to this, I used to like do my makeup to go to like parties or whatever, and I would do my makeup and I would like put on like a light baby blue, because that was like the thing in the 90s was like baby blue. Now, I didn't do it very often, but I did it every, like, once in a while, just to go to, like, a rave, or, like, I only went to one rave, but you know what I mean? Like, just for whatever occasion. It always looked so fucking weird to me. Well, now I know it's because it didn't have any dimension. Lack of dimension looks, like, so weird. Speaking of that, today I put my face makeup on and I liked it so much with my hair. I mean, can I get a hell fuck yeah on my hair? For real. I'm so excited about it. It looks so good. Look at this color I got. This is like every hairstylist's wet dream, so pretty happy about that. Now, I'm going to, what? You guys know what I'm going to do, for fuck's sake. I'm so scared that my camera is going to go dead, or my camera is going to run out of time while I'm yammering on, and then you guys aren't going to see the end of the look, which I only do that when it actually matters, when I'm using a brand new palette that everybody wants to see me put the shimmer on, and then all of a sudden I look up and everybody missed everything, but whatever. So, in the spirit of Halloween, I'm going to go into Dead of Night. I'm not sure if I've used that color before, but I hope it's not darker than the dark blue that I used. I saw a swatch video of this palette the other day and I was like, ooh, I want to use that. And now I'm going to go into Star with the other side of the same brush. I kind of don't like to do this when I use the dark color on there because then there's darkness on the tip. Ooh, that looks pretty. I had that all mapped out. That looks super pretty. Fucking A. I'm pretty sure you guys can still get this palette on the website. And you can use my code LOSSED to save 10%. I'm going to use this Voldemorphy JH39 pencil brush. It's a little bit of a bigger pencil brush. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm actually going to use Numinous in the dark palette. It's the remake, and it's just going to be a little more purple here. It's like straight up purple as opposed to like the shifty like blue to purple color. Just want that on the lower lid. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for my inner corner highlight. Ooh, you know what? I do. I'm going to use Spectre by Unearthly, the highlighter. Ooh, that's perfect. Ooh, you know what? I wish I would have went in and kind of... Ooh, that looks super cute. Look at that. Can you see it? I'll give it a little spritzy poo so you guys can get some. Ooh. Yeah. You can probably see it a lot better than I think in my monitor. That looks really good. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use it on my brow bone. Ooh, that looks so cute. And wait, I need to do something here. I need to go into this dark blue and for one, fill in that and then kind of go like this and just give it a little blendy blend. That looks fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I didn't put on lashes because I'm gonna put my glasses on. I've basically been loving my glasses since I got my new haircut. They fucking look so cute. Like I can't resist them. They're adorable. And then I used my Unearthly lip gloss in Glint, my Unearthly highlighter Inspector? Yeah, I did. Inspector, and then I also used my Blush palette in the For the Lovers, and that one's the glowy one as opposed to this one is matte. So I use this one because it's glowy. And yeah, I tried to use my Black Moon Cosmetics matte lipstick in Purgatory, and you guys are never gonna guess what happened. The fucking tip broke off. I am at the point where I feel like I should actually email the company because I'm about ready to throw them all away and get so pissed. And the shades Mermaider and I think it's called Alone are so, they can't be replaced by any other thing. If I open them and the tip is broke off, I'm gonna be so pissed. And I'm running out of tips, I'm running out of tops and colors to throw away to use the doe foots, right? Because what I've been doing is I've been taking colors that I don't really like and then pulling the doe foots out and like washing them off and then throwing the color away and then putting the doe foot in the colors that I like. And I'm starting to run out. Anyway, if anybody knows or if they have emailed the company, I feel like I should actually email the company because there's like $150 worth of lipsticks that I can't even use because every time I pull the top off, the fucking doe foot breaks off. Anyway, aside from that unfortunate business, I also use my NYX in Sapphire or Sunrise Blue, and then my Unearthly liner in Sorcery. So again, I'm never disappointed by these. They are so fun and so good and so easy. And I just want you guys to know that I love doing these little dots. I think they look super cute. Also, they're really easy, like you can't mess up the line. It's just like making a little dotted line. And so I think there's something like kind of indigenous maybe looking about them, or like not like something necessarily from like India, but like just something a little more native looking. I don't know. I just think they look sort of tribal. That's what I'm looking for. Tribal. So anyway, I love it. It looks super cute. I'm going to put my glasses on when I get done filming. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm. And hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty so she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check out my Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you're like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel? Then go check out my Patreon. And I'm going to be doing a lot more different things on my Patreon. I'm going to start actually today. So go check that out. I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm doing because I don't fucking know yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.